In this video, you are going to learn how to resolve issues involving authoring engines being accessible. Let's get started. First of all, even if you have recently installed or upgraded Data Collector, there is a possibility that it will no longer appear as an available authoring engine. This will prevent you from using the engine to create or modify pipelines. You are going to learn a few situations where you will be able to resolve this issue. So let's try to create a pipeline. As you can see, 2 data collectors are listed. However, neither are shown as accessible. Let's talk about the first data collector. If you mouse over the red icon showing data collector as unavailable, then a pop-up will be displayed explaining that the HTTPS protocol must be used. This issue must be resolved by configuring the data collector to utilize HTTPS. You can see our documentation for additional information. Now, let's talk about the second data collector. If we mouse over the red icon showing data collector as unavailable, then a pop-up will be displayed showing unknown error and a message stating to attempt to visit the engine in your browser. If we click on the blue pop-up icon next to the address in the URL column to open the data collector interface in a new tab, opening this new tab shows a browser message stating a certificate error. In this specific case, our browser does not trust the certificate authority, which signed the certificate that the data collector is using. We can work around this error by clicking Advanced, then clicking on Proceed. After being able to load the data collector interface without any errors, let's go back to our Pipeline Creation tab and let's click the Back button. Then we can click Next again to verify the engine now shows as accessible. Another option is to install a certificate in the data collector, which is trusted by your organization. You can refer to our documentation for additional information. In short, data collector not showing as accessible is due to your browser not being able to communicate with data collector without error. There are 2 reasons for this. The first one is not using secure web traffic, for example, HTTPS. The second reason is your browser is not trusting the certificate authority which signed the certificate installed on the data collector. And also keep in mind that the default certificate provided with data collector is only meant for development purposes and should not be used in a production environment. In this video, you learned how to resolve accessibility issues with authoring engines.